How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I want to first start off this video by apologizing because it's been a long time since I've uploaded. I know the last time you guys saw me I had mentioned that I really wanted to do some weekly uploads, and I kind of fell through with that. So the initial plan was to go ahead and keep filming content, but honestly I kind of ran out of stuff to do, and plus school was picking up. And then what's even worse is that about 3 or 4 weeks ago or so, during my Thanksgiving break, I filmed parts of the video that you guys are actually going to see today, and that's kind of what I'm going to go ahead and go back over. So I can't show you guys all of the truck that I've already done, but I'll show you guys the process and everything. We'll get back into the video, and again, I guess I'll go ahead and kind of show you guys everything that I've done up to this point, and everything I've done up to this point and that we'll be doing in the video is free. And so to me, these are some of the best upgrades that are I don't think they're really, I guess you could say under $3 that I actually did. So with all that being said, I'll go ahead and update you guys with some other stuff as well, and let's go ahead and get right into this. Also, I am going to take a quick second to go ahead and stop and show you guys I upgraded my camera equipment. Now, I'm actually going to be upgrading my camera equipment even more pretty soon, but I love filming with my new GoPro Hero 4. I got it technically about a month ago, since I haven't been filming very much in the last month or so. But a GoPro Hero 4 Silver Edition. That is what I will be filming basically all of the, or at least most of the videos thus far, unless you see higher quality stuff like some B-roll, maybe some slow motion shots or something. That'll be with my iPhone or something else. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get back into the video. Alright guys, here is the front half of the truck. I can't show you the back because that's what we're doing in this video. But one thing I first want to go over is I removed the front lower valence. And by the end of this video, I'll tell you guys kind of how it's been over the past month using, in terms of my miles per gallon, of removing the lower valence, because I've seen and heard that by removing that, it can significantly hurt your miles per gallon. That wasn't something I wanted to do, but I wanted to try it out so I could give you guys an update, because honestly, everybody knows it just looks so much better. Wait till you see the whole truck, and maybe I'll go get some B-roll or something like that, and so I can show you guys what it looks like really without it, because I get a lot of questions asking, is your truck level? What's your tire setup? My truck is not level, but because of the tire setup that I'm running, it does make it look leveled. That's definitely nice, but removing that lower valence definitely helps as well. But anyway, the purpose of this video today, guys, is as you see, this one isn't Plasti dipped. It's not black. There's no anything else done to it. But that's what I wanted to do today. So I wanted to, I'm not actually doing this one or the one on the other side, just because I didn't want to have this all Plasti dip. I've got another idea for this, which I'll be showing you guys in another video. Some other things that I actually wanted to get done was removing the sport sticker, and I'll show you guys that on the screen right now. But is removing the sport sticker that is on my the back of the bed, as well as Plasti dipping the back logo. But yeah, guys, with all that being said, I'll go ahead and show you everything else that I've done. Boom! It's off, guys. Now, anyway, guys, with that out of the way, we've got this one side done. I don't know if you guys can see very well, but there is some leftover residue and stuff that's left over. I'm just gonna I'll have to do a little bit of just like spray buffing, maybe clay bar it. Obviously, you rub it, it comes right off, but obviously that's not how I'm going to get all of it off. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. I'm gonna get the back community forward sticker off as well. I'm gonna get this all cleaned up, guys, and yeah, we'll just go from there. having some difficulties getting this blast sticker off. Make sure you don't do what I do and don't just heat it up for like 2 to 3 minutes and try to take it off, because you'll end up with this, a bunch of nasty leftover residue. While it is Ford, I mean, at least this residue is built Ford tough. With all this residue left over, I'm gonna go ahead and either speed the rest of this up or remove it. I'm not quite sure yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this all removed and get this all cleaned up and show you guys what it looks like after, to show you that I can get all of this removed. And also, I'm not gonna film removing the decal on the other side, because you guys just saw that, so why would you want to see it again? Anyway guys, so I'll go ahead and decide what I'm going to do on this, and you'll see it in the video. So I've got the truck all backed in again, but I've got the back all taped up and ready to Plasti dip. As you see, I went ahead and cleaned off all the area. You guys definitely couldn't tell from the camera quality, but it was very, very dirty. Not saying it's the cleanest now, but it was very, very dirty. There's still some little bit of grime in between the 5. Oh, and also guys, under here where the Community Ford logo was, I cleaned all of that off. I just used some of this Goo Gone stuff. I'll mention it again at the end of the video, but I mean, it worked in a matter of 5 minutes. I got it off. Just apply it to a wash rag, wipe it off, and just spray that down, spray the area back down with some water. But again, so I've got all of this taped off, and I kind of went a little bit overboard. You kind of choose whichever method you would like. But yeah, I'll go ahead and put on a little time lapse of me spraying this down. I'm probably going to do about 3 to 4 coats. And after that, I'll remove all this paper, and you guys will see where to go from there. Okay guys, as you now see, the sticker is removed and my truck is really dirty. Wow, I'm not sure if you can really tell, but look at all of that. That's disgusting. Anyway, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video guys, I filmed all of that removal of this and everything else in terms of the Plasti dip and the sticker removal on the other side whenever I recorded last, which was technically like last month. But, so it was all clean whenever I did all this. But anyway, so as you see, we completely removed this, and I used that Goo Gone stuff to remove any sort of residue that was left over. Once again, excuse all of this nasty dirt. So here is the blacked out F-150 logo. As you see, there's still a little bit of specks and stuff that are left. I actually just used a toothpick to kind of remove all of the interior stuff. I just used a toothpick and was chipping away at it and picking at it, and that was the easiest way that I could find to remove any of the leftover. There's still a little bit of silver and stuff that's left on the top of this, which, as I mentioned previously, I'm not the best in terms of Plasti dip. So, I mean, I did what I could. I like the result, but maybe I might go with something more final, looks a little bit better maybe later on in the future. But anyway, that is that, and as you see, I've got that removed, as well as the Community Ford sticker that was previously there. Now, Community Ford was the dealership that I bought my truck from, as I previously mentioned, and I used the Goo Gone stuff to get rid of this. This was the biggest pain to get rid of, just because there was a lot of gunk that was left over. But I'm definitely glad it's gone. It gives it a little bit better of a final look. I mean, there wasn't much there in the first place, but having that sticker removed, I don't know, it just makes the truck look a lot cleaner, and I definitely like the outcome of it now. But what I also want to talk about now is some of the things that I've previously done, and that is the VTA bond. You guys know from my previous video, and I've got a lot of comments. It's actually one of my most viewed videos out of my 5 or so that I have right now. But anyway, this was where I removed this piping from the intercooler to the intake. I believe it was from the intercooler. But anyway, I removed it from the intake, and so now when you let off the gas, you hear that really cool turbo blow-off noise, mock blow-off noise, sort of, kind of. What I'm actually going to do in terms of updating this is I'm actually going to remove the rubber cap, and I'm going to put on a silicone cap, because here in Indiana it gets pretty freaking cold. And so I don't want that rubber cap to get all messed up, then eventually harden up, or dry rot, excuse me. I don't want it to dry rot and eventually crack. That's definitely not something I want to do. I don't want extra contaminants getting in, as well as I don't want that thing breaking within the engine area of or under the hood of the truck. Okay guys, next up we have the valence, which as I previously mentioned is the lower plastic piece, which sort of acts as, I guess, an air dam on the front of your truck. And so when you're driving, when we are driving our giant blocky trucks, this is somehow supposed to help with the airflow and everything going up and over or down and around your truck. And so unfortunately what I've noticed, I love the look of it without this. It does make it look just a little bit more leveled out, which is definitely nice. But unfortunately, I haven't been able to maintain a very consistent miles per gallon. Now previously, when I had this on, I was averaging anywhere from about 17.5 to about 19.5, anywhere from city to highway. I do a lot of highway driving, as I previously mentioned in some other videos, being that I'm a college student driving back and forth from college to home, which is where I'm at now. But now I'm averaging, honestly, around the 16.8 to 17.5 miles per gallon is what I'm getting right now. And I do have the 2.7. I would expect a lot more, but unfortunately removing this kind of hindered it a little bit. So it's all completely up to you guys. Now if you do have a taller truck, I would absolutely recommend removing this, because if you have a taller truck, then you don't really care about your gas mileage in the first place. Lastly, I want to go over these little turbo silencers. Now I've had a lot of comments on I believe it was the Spectre intake video that I did, where I removed these little turbo silencers, and to be completely honest, I was 100% positive previously that these were turbo silencers, sort of kind of turbo enunciators or something like that. And so I didn't think they did anything in terms of, I thought they were just supposed to quiet the noise of your engine. But you guys are commenting a lot on my videos and letting me know that this is potentially not what these are. Now I've seen, honestly, about 50-50 that both from you guys that these actually need to be put back in, but also I've seen that they do absolutely no damage whatsoever. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do a lot more research on these, determine whether I should put them back in or not, talk to hopefully a lot more people, and see what these actually are for. And if so, follow me on Instagram. I always say it, but at EgoBoost73. And so I will put that on there, whether I put these back in or what I end up doing with these, because honestly, to me, I'd rather just have them out. But if they do help with the airflow of the engine or anything like that, I definitely don't want to have them out, because you know, I don't want to mess up the truck. Okay guys, so now that you've seen everything that I've done to the truck in this video, I don't know how many things that was that I actually did, but that is everything that I've done and everything on my truck that's been updated so far. Now I'm actually going to be leaving, once I finish this video, I'm actually going to do a little photo shoot with my friend, which you guys will see later on Instagram, probably see that first. But I'm also I've got probably 2 or 3 more videos to film today, hopefully, and then more to hopefully film this week, as well as hopefully a bigger project coming in the coming weeks, hopefully just after Christmas, but we'll definitely see. That'll be one of my biggest updates on the truck so far. But anyway guys, without any further ado, I'll go ahead and kind of finish the video. And I first want to say thank you so much for 500 followers on Instagram. It is nothing huge. I'm not some big celebrity or anything like that thus far, but there's a car driving by, hold on. I'm not a big celebrity or anything like that, but it's really nice to see that 500 people actually want to see what I'm doing, actually like to follow the build. I love the truck community on Instagram. There's quite a big following for it at the moment, and so it's really nice to see, especially during the colder, slower months of college and everything like that, that I can still always get on Instagram or YouTube, and you guys can always let me know whether you like the truck, what I'm doing, and we always can stay updated with each other. That's definitely something I appreciate. Also, I want to go ahead and also say thank you for 150 subscribers. I'm actually at 164 at the time of this video, and so that also is not a big deal, but that's a big deal to me. I've got like 25,000 something total views so far, and in this short amount of time, since I started my YouTube channel back in late June, I believe, I was not expecting an outcome like this thus far. Now I love it. I love making content. I don't know if you guys previously know, I'll make a whole video about it, but I'm actually a communications major at the college that I go to, and that car's really loud. At least it was a Ford though. But anyway, guys, I am actually a communication major at the college that I go to, and so I love editing. I love taking pictures. I love anything regards to the media. I'm more tuned to sports media, but that gives me an outlet to the different editing softwares and different stuff like that. Gives me an outlet to, and also keeps me motivated to want to work on my truck, take pictures, go out and do things for you guys, and also keep my Instagram updated as well. So I believe that is it, but if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. I don't want to copy Street Speed, but if you are stopping in for the first time, please subscribe. Yeah guys, expect more content pretty soon. Take care and have a great day.